Hello everybody, welcome to the post-match press conference with Namibia. Pierre de Bruyn is here for your questions. Can I please ask that everybody on Zoom raise their hand if they'd like to ask a question, and we'll start in the room first. Is there any questions for Pierre?
Hello, this is Jamil Hassan from Mashhad TV, Pakistan. You have two games ahead on November 5 and November 8 versus New Zealand and India. Of course, these two are big teams and they are looking forward for your games. Either they will win it on a good margin or a bad margin. It depends on Namibia that how can they defeat them or they lose to their teams. So according to you, you will give them tough time or their run rate will go increase. So you will give them a tough time or the same contest will repeat, I mean like today.
Yes. We're going into win cricket games, first of all. But we also know that, it's two great cricket teams that we're facing. And, they've got their own agenda in how they need to win cricket games and not lose cricket games, especially not against Namibia. We're focusing on ourselves. We're learning so much with this experience. We've learned so much tonight. I thought it was a very good, it was an excellent performance by the Namibian team with bat and with ball. We know what's coming. India and New Zealand, and they need to win properly to make the final stages.
Shakir Abasi here. Gentlemen, I just want to know, it's your first entry to a mega event. What are the takeaways for Namibia to this big event?
It's enormous. I said it many times in the media that, what it means for people back home in Namibia itself, for young kids. I read something yesterday in the news that Pakistan has got almost 3,000 clubs. Namibia's got 5. And it's for us. It's just such a nice story, and I felt that the guys and every Namibian supporter can be very proud of that team and how they performed tonight against an absolute world-class team. The lessons we've learned, we will take with us. We played 40 overs of cricket, and there were stages where we tested them. They after 10 overs they had 59 runs on the board. We will take everything with us. It's gold dust experience and information that we need to grow as a team. So we're very pleased with that performance.
Any other questions in the room? Yep. Okay, we'll move to Zoom. Wajahat Ahmed.
Hi, Sujat. The last two matches have been really tough for you. How you evaluate your overall performance in the World Cup?
Well, I think it's been an amazing performance. That's just my opinion. We want to win cricket games, and sometimes you've got to be realistic. I thought against Afghanistan we were a little bit soft in certain areas, the way we lost our wickets. We did a decent job with the ball, restricting them to 160, but we beat Scotland. We had to beat Ireland and Netherlands to get to this stage. So, in terms of how successful this tournament has been for us, has been excellent. So we're very pleased with that.
Mohamed Adres.
Namibia played very well in the World Cup. And what do you think if there is a chances given to you players in the T20 leagues like Pakistan Super League? Then this is a good chance for the flourishing of the players and the betterment of the Namibian cricket.
Yes, I mean, if you want to announce yourself as a cricket player, this is the stage. Use this stage to show the world that you can be picked up in some of these leagues. I mean, you can imagine how many viewers watch this game tonight, and how many viewers are very impressed with the Namibian performances, and especially individual performances. So I know that players, they will think about it. They're just human, and as I said, this platform here is the best platform to show what you're about. It could be one over that will impress someone. It could be 1 6, one great catch. or one good innings. So I hope so. I really hope that some of these players will get a chance out there. I know that they're good enough to do a job in these leagues, and I really hope so. So let's see what happens going forward.
Arkham.
Yeah. Man, how was the experience of Namibian batting against the bowling trio of Pakistan, like who bowls around 90 miles per hour on a regular basis? I'm talking about Shaheen Rauf and Hassan Ali.
Yeah, that's something that it was just amazing for the batters to actually experience that, because I must say that when we qualified for this second round, the Super 12, it was on the lips of every batter in this team that they knew it was coming, and it was ball speed, and they saw it tonight, and that they can take so much confidence after this batting performance, getting 144, whatever it was, against that world-class bowling attack. We just needed that, and sometimes as a cricket player, you just need to experience it yourself to believe that you can do it, and that you capable of facing that. So I'm very proud of them. That you look at that bowling attack. It's outstanding, world-class bowling attack, and the Namibian batters, they stood up, chest out, and they were up for the battle.
Great. Any more questions on Zoom? Okay, just one from me. What have experienced players like Albie Morkel and David Visa got brought to the table? What kind of inputs have they been giving to the rest of the team?
Yeah, Albie, he's been with me as assistant coach for 3 years now, and what he brings in terms of expertise as a player that used to hit big sixes, finish big games. He played 8 years in the IPL. He played for South Africa. So what he brings in batting discussions is so valuable. David Visa, it speaks for itself. David's got the opportunity to talk about it, but also to go and implement it and show how it's done, like he did there tonight. He never panicked. And again, he showed our batters that, the deeper you take it, the better chance you have. And both of those guys, they world-class all-rounders. And I'm fortunate as a head coach to have that knowledge around me.
Thank you. I think that concludes the press conference. Thank you.
Thank you.